Okay. Hello, beautiful baby. It's your girl, ADA-OSSAI. It's ADA-OSSAI. Okay, I did not abandon the channel. I did not at all. I did not. Yeah, a lot has been going on. In case you're asking where I've been, it's been work, research, studies, the girl has to bag more certificates now. If we don't have certifications, how will you know? How will you know? How will you know that I'm a dad maybe? You have to see all those letters attached to my name. Iwata. Iwata. Okay, trying to build something meaningful, and something with all these building meaningful things, they don't have online base sometimes. Most times you just have to build from behind the scene before it matures, and then you bring it forward. And I did not abandon this, although I know you two missed me. I know you missed me. Say the truth, you missed me. But I didn't abandon all of this though. I know I would have done videos in between all these things that kept me away though. But the thing about deadlines, in midst of it, I was preparing for an exam, and then we lost someone, and I couldn't even breathe. I felt overwhelmed, so overwhelmed with a lot of things. Memorial, trips, preparation, building, registrations, and all those kind of things. And it was so overwhelming, especially the examination. That one is too much. I can't describe what I went through, but the thing is that it was all alright. It was alright. Then when all this were done, instead of me to take a break, that's when boredom came. I was supposed to rest, right? I was overwhelmed earlier, right? But no, just a week, or it wasn't even up to a week that I had time to myself. I was bored out of my mind, because I had earlier set I set standard, I set deadlines, I set timelines for myself on what to achieve at a particular time, at this point in my life, or what. But as they say, man propose, abi God oppose, one of the other. I was so bored. I felt the boredom was entering depression, but then I was able to get what was wrong with me. I've always been a lady that has something I'm pursuing. If I'm not doing a project, I am preparing for examination, I am looking for something to apply for, I am tending to this, I am doing that or doing this. So when I had that space where I wasn't doing anything, I felt lost. At some point, I was slipping into depression, because there was just me and my darkest thoughts in the room. Nothing serious. I wasn't doing anything. So all those emotions I must have buried, all those hurts, all those pains I buried, they all came. I thought I was going mad. Me. Anyway, we're not above that mental drain, that mental stress. That's, I don't know, everything just came. But that's okay. So when I had that time and I was alone, that was when I started checking if there's anything I had to do. Every 3 minutes I'm checking my phone. I am creating unnecessary dramas in my head. I am revisiting things that had happened 2-3 years ago. I am doing a lot of things. You see boredom, it has its own LinkedIn. Yes, in fact, it employs people, especially you that is bored. It will employ you, and then it will start creating adventures that are not real in your mind. Though that boredom, that time that you're bored, that time that you're not doing anything, that's when the evil thoughts, It's not a play, it's not a joke when the Bible said an idle man is waiting. The devil's what? Workshop. You will do things in your mind. You might even start a relationship that is not supposed to be safe because you're bored, because you need distraction. But just be careful though. Be careful. Because the devil works. I'm not going to say, but God is good. God is good. And the brother comes and then you find yourself in new adventures and all. But when you're getting yourself, you start asking yourself, was I really interested, or was I just stimulated? Was I curious, or I was just looking for escape? An escape to this. You just want to escape the brother and then you're here. Was it really worth it? Is this what I want? Those questions start coming. But then how do you escape stuffs like this? I know this is not my normal discussion. This is not my normal content normally. First of all, we are humans before other factors entered. So curiosity made me do things, or boredom made me do things that I now sit down and say, God, I beg, help me out. Okay, even if you had ventured into anything because you're bored and you're looking for an escape, one thing I know is I'm not a quitter. I don't quit. I make sure when I'm entering anything, I make sure I get to the end of it, So yes, and I did so many things because I was bored. I had to, venture into many other things. Some didn't actually yield fruits, but now you have to ask yourself, are you to quit because you were bored and you ventured into something? Follow it to the end. Yes, I'm still following some to the end. Even if I wish I never started it, but I have to see the end of it. I have to see if it's beneficial. I have to see if I can reap the fruit of my time, investment, money, effort, everything that I've put in it. And just do something that is meaningful, something that at the end of the year you are going to tick that line and say, yes, I did this for me, I did this, I achieved this for me. Time, according to my sister, tempus nefefe, but time actually moves. Time waits for no one. Just imagine when you put a date now that you want to do something, before you know, the date is here. So no matter how little, do something for yourself. Start something meaningful. For me, if you're not giving me stability, if you're not adding to my joy, my smiles, I will quit. Okay, well, sincerely, we all have to look at for our mental state. Our mental health is very important. Within this month that I've been away, we had the mental month. Yeah, it's not just only the women that'll be like, oh, my mental state, oh, please, this is not good for my men. What about the men? I have brothers, I have friends, male friends that are dear to me. They are very dear to me. So their mental state is also important, very, very important. I know it's going to be a very short series because it's been a very long time I uploaded or updated my page, my YouTube page. It's been some time and I don't like that. I I abandoned it. A lot has been happening and by the time I come to update it, I've forgotten many of the things that happened. Probably at the end of every episode, end of everything that will happen, I'll just set video camera and talk about it. You get? I'll just talk about it. It's rainy season here and I won't go without talking about a little about my content should be about my health, talking about my health and how we can live well. Sometimes I used to tell some of my followers, I used to tell some of my proteges, some people I mentor, I used to tell them that you can do every good thing, you can do all the right things, you can drink well, you can cover your body, you can do every right thing, but the crisis will still come. That's just the cross we're carrying. But that does not mean we should just leave our body, because the crisis will still come. When you do the right thing, every other thing, God handles the rest. When you do the right thing, God handles the rest. Now is rainy season. What do? I try to avoid going out as much as possible. Then another thing I do, I dress properly. See, this one is for the video. Don't get it wrong. I dress properly. Another thing I do is I hydrate. It is really hard to hydrate in the rainy season because you're very cold. Any little water you take, you get to frequent the restroom, and especially when you're working, when you're on shift or you're working, you're in your office and your restroom is not so close, you get that stress of standing frequenting there is something else. But you can't do anything. You have to drink up. And also, it's the season where you get the plenty greens, you know, the vegetables. They are abundant in this season, so just try your best and eat as much as possible. As much as possible. Let's eat our blood and not, you know, get transfused. Don't when we eat the greens, when we eat our blood, it sounds so crazy. We're not eating our blood as per our siblings, so like when we eat the greens that gives us blood, that helps us build, that's what I mean. Don't eat your blood. But when we eat that, it reduces the chance of transfusion. It's a very good way to build. You won't have low PCV. It's awesome. My life is like a movie, but it's usually hard to put it down, write it. I don't know how to. I don't know where to start. I started 4 years ago, but I'm sure I didn't pass 2 paragraphs and I ended it. I know consistency is key, and I'm lacking in this part. So this is my promise. I'll try my best to update this page as possible so that people will not think that I'm no longer existing or I've gone to space. No, I'm still available. I'm still alive. I'm kicking. All right, thank you. See you next time. It's that you may be here. The vampire delivered. I'm no longer a vampire because, man, that's not the old. But yeah, bye.